Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Becky Long and today we're going to be talking about eat more plant exclusive meals and snacks. Because you probably actually already eat a lot of those and you don't even realize it. So before we get started, you know I like to talk about why I'm qualified to discuss these things. So years ago I was actually in the hospital and I was sick in the hospital and I unfortunately wasn't given any information. So I became a health coach so I could learn more information for myself, but then it became my mission, and it still remains my mission to this day, to take the information and the resources that I gathered throughout the years and share it with other people so that it could be faster and easier for them to go from wherever they are with their health to wherever they want to be, whatever that means for them. So that's why I do what I do, and I share this information with as many people as possible because I think a lot of people just kind of deal with the symptoms and diseases because they kind of think they have to. And I think that's unfortunate and that's sad because a lot of those symptoms and diseases take them away from what they really want their life to be like and what they're passionate about. And I don't think that needs to be the case at all. I've helped a lot of people go from the brink of illness to back to health, and I can help you as well, or anyone else that is watching this. And everybody that I've helped always talks about the quote healthy side effects that they have because there are things that happen that they don't even expect to happen. So I think that's, I think that's so magical. And I try to impress this upon you in every video that I make or every post that I make. The food really is that powerful and it can do amazing things. And I mean, if you think about it, we have at least 3 plus, depending on how many times a day that you eat, chances to really take advantage and harness all the things that food offers and all the power it has. So I really think, I really encourage people to always take advantage of that and really see what it can do for you. And yes, there are ways with a healthy enough diet and lifestyle to reverse diseases, but I think if we didn't have to deal with them in the first place and we could prevent them, then I just think that would be so much cooler. So back to the topic of today of eating more plant exclusive meals and snacks. So we've discussed in the past how nutrition really comes from plants, not animal products, right? And perhaps in certain countries where people are actually starving, not hungry like we get here in the United States, but in some countries where they are at a real risk of starving, then they might use some animal products to really help with certain things. But for us here, our basic needs are really taken care of. So the things that we have to get from food and the things that we rely on food for are things like fiber, micronutrients, phytonutrients, and all those things either come from plants mostly or exclusively, depending on what you're talking about. So what's the answer for all of this, right? Is to eat more plants as often as you possibly can. So my idea for this is to try to eat more plant exclusive meals and snacks, because I think that's an easy way to do all this. And I think there are a lot of meals and snacks that people are already taking advantage of that I think we can harness too. And you might just need a little bit of a reminder about them. So things like the classic PB&J, a pasta with marinara sauce, not a meat sauce, just a marinara sauce. Things like minestrone soup. There are lots of things out there that are just made of plants and nothing else. And then there are snacks like fruits or hummus or frogs in a log, things that we had as kids that, are available all the time. And then you can always be adventurous. You can add, use a mock meat in place of a meat. You can try whole food proteins like tofu. There's all kinds of things out there, and some things might just need a tweak or two. Some things might be completely plant-based already. So if you have any questions about these, reach out to me privately, and I will definitely help you with more ideas and more things. And, anything that you want, we can just tweak it a little bit to make it completely plant-based. So like I said, there's all different ways for you to reach me. There are links down in the description of all our different programs that we have going on. So we have our Benefits of Eating Plants, which is our Facebook group that I definitely encourage you to check out. A lot of people, it's completely free to join, so you can get all kinds of free information from that. And then we have our Transition Nutrition in Real Life. That's a very minimal cost. It's a little bit deeper dive into eating more plants and if you want to eat a fully plant-based diet. And then following me here on YouTube so you can get these videos that are also completely free and give you little tidbits of information. And so, definitely subscribe here so you can get notified when new videos come out. And then, like all people on YouTube always say, please make sure that you to like, comment, share, all those good things about my videos, because it really does help me to spread my mission and get this message out to as many people as I possibly can, so that they see how easy it can really be. And I do actually really appreciate you and thank you in advance for any help that you can give me with that. And I always say in every one of these videos that I want this to be as useful to you as possible. So if there's a topic that you want me to cover in a future video, please let me know, either by commenting below or dropping me a private message and letting me know what I can do, because I definitely, want this to be as useful as it possibly can be. And if you have anything that you want to add, if you have any personal experience, anything that you think I may have missed, or any other ideas, then definitely drop them in the comments so we can all learn together. But until next time, have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye, everybody.